and welcome back to the channel. We're in for another exciting episode of Chief J for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Today's episode is on the State of the Galaxy. CG recently released an update showing us what they think the state of the galaxy is, and I don't know if the player base actually agrees or not. We got a lot of exciting topics we're going to go through today. We're going to do the overall state of the galaxy, what's wrong with the galaxy, what we can do to get there, and what we're missing. Right now, I don't know about you guys, but me personally, it's a little bit boring. Everything's become stale. Arena is not fun. GAC is like the same thing, and all the strategy ahead of time going in, and then 40 seconds of key execution decides whether you win or lose. It's a stale way to play. The biggest thing is no new content. Grand Arena's been out for I don't know how long, almost a year now. The only things we've got are more paywalls, more pay-to-play characters. We've taken out the randomness in Arena and GAC and thrown in decisiveness. And if you do things this way and this way only, you're going to win. This is pretty much hitting every aspect of the game right now. The Sith raid is boring. Super easy for most guilds. Once you're in the top guilds, zero gear of any value coming from that raid or currency in any way. Arenas, get gas and kill the other team's fives and you win. End of story. Super easy. The AI is poorly programmed for the gas teams. They don't understand it. If they kill Rex, we're going to have supercharged clones and zero chance to win. Speaking of supercharged, we're going to go ahead and start right now. Forget hanging in Padme's bedroom on some Grand Admiral starship. We're in the Sith Dance Club, and this is where it's really going down. We're going to get back into it here. I still have fun in the game. I still enjoy putting out the content for the game and doing this and participating in the territory battles and the territory wars. Territory wars are actually still pretty fun. But the rest of the game is just really slowed down. We talked about each of the game modes, and if you look, switch views here. If you look, Arena, same thing over and over again. Get this team, auto the rest of the teams. Make sure you kill this guy, you can put it on auto. As soon as you kill fives, I'll put it on auto. People talk about Padme being a counter. She is, but only in the hands of someone who really knows what they're doing. And a full Relic 7 gas team, if you make a mistake on the Padme team, you're still going to lose. So it's not a 100% counter. There's no super mods you can put on to counter that team. Ships is worse. Talk about full RNG, roll the dice, see whose team gets to go first. Do the same thing over and over again, and pray that your team comes out victorious. Sorry, I wanted to show you this. In ships, I've actually changed what I do. I used to start with Houndstooth, Anakin's Starfighter, and Ahsoka, and I've changed it to fives for some more ruggedness and durability at the beginning of the battle, so I can survive the initial onslaught from General Skywalker and Anakin Skywalker, and have something left over. This 99.99% win rate. There's no just bad transitions where I can actually lose. This is what I recommend shifting to. It's just little things like that, but that's boring and stale. I know I'm going to win every battle. It's super easy. There's no chance. There's nothing left for risk. When I'm going against an equal level team, I know both in Squad Arena and Fleet Arena, I'm going to win. Look at some of the other game modes here. There's no events, so Endor Omega battles, sweet, sounds fun. And we got the Admiral Holdo's maneuver coming back up. Cool if I can get more shards. Don't care if I can't. And I know it's coming back to give the players who didn't have the ships ready for the initial time to give them a chance to go ahead and go through and unlock. Endor Escalation, maybe. Galactic Bounties might be interesting if they introduce the new game tier levels into it. I do expect Rebel Roundup to be pretty fun. It's coming out tomorrow night or Monday. It'll be out Monday, West Coast time. So live in Southern California. It was raining this morning. It's cooler out. It was not a good day to go to the beach or go to the park or go on a hike or do some outdoor activity. So I've been sitting here brainstorming what I'm going to shoot my video on, and literally I had creativity blank because the game is just stale. There's not much to keep players engaged right now. On Discord this morning, between my Arena Shard chat and the Fleet Arena Shard chat, 4 people quit the game. 4 people all over 6 million GP are done. They call it quits. That light side Genosian territory battles really took it to them. They didn't enjoy it because, frankly, it's not that enjoyable. So that's leading into exactly what I wanted to talk about. So geo-territory battles, all the effort and time and resources spent into getting the teams ready to try and attempt to get a 4-4 node clear or your cam shards is so time intensive on your part. And when you get to it, I'm going to retract a little bit, not just time intensive, super relic intensive. You know, if you don't have a relic 5 or greater full team, you're wasting your time. You're going to probably do 2 wickets and then get wiped out. But even at relic 7, taking my team in, and I think we've done, I don't know how many times we've done for cam now, but you know, I'm in a 250 million plus GP guild, and we're getting 7, 6 cam shards per light side Genosian territory battle. I actually failed the mission this time, all because I got locked in the ping pong. I got 5 sacrificed. I had the ideal lineup, no burn right off the get-go, lots of attacks on Reek, and I got locked in to where every time I needed to hit Jango Fett, he had damage immunity. I ended up making a mistake and killing Reek, and I got stuck in the vicious loop of I could never do damage to Jango. He killed one of my he killed Shock T and reset his Bounty Hunter resolve, and I couldn't kill him a second time. So I wiped it. I lost out on my cam shard for my guild. I apologize, guys. My bad. But it happens. That's a full Relic 7 clone team going in there with Shock T at Relic 5. And it was modded out the yin yang over every cap from 50 Shades of Cam's minimum requirements that's going to guarantee you like a 50% chance. I far exceeded every single one of those requirements on my guys, and I still didn't even get my shards. So I think I went 3 of the last 4, something like that. So this is the first time I haven't got it since I figured out, and there's been ways or methods to make sure you're successful on that. Speaking of more bugs or goofy things happening, the burn, I think some of the YouTubers have beat that horse to death, but basically at any point in the battle that you get burnt and your characters resist. So you put tenacity up with Rex to gain some turn meter, and your guys resist. The burn is still happening, you're still being damaged, and your max health being reduced. There's no way to prevent that from happening. CG's acknowledged that bug. Why they haven't fixed it on a miserable light side Genosian territory battles already is beyond me. It's super annoying. They need to fix that so everyone can do their thing. The fact that every mission is so RNG dependent on landing a debuff or not getting a debuff or the turns going a certain way, it leads me to believe that they're getting ready to crank out a whole bunch of new gear levels. That's the last thing we need, but it's the only thing they can provide to keep anyone interested in. I personally have no interest in cranking out 8 more gear levels this year like we did last year, but it is what it is. That's the content we have. It's very hard to get through it right now with the circumstances that we have. Like I said, light side Genosian territory battles are making people stop playing. 4 this morning, super relic intense. When you factor in the Galactic Legends and the characters we're having the relic there, I mean, that's super annoying. Who would have relicked their first order team to relic 5? Not very few people. Basically, if you ran out of things to do and spend your money on, you would do this. I have all 6 of the first 6 done. There is no scenario where I would have taken first order stormtrooper, first order officer to relic 5. None. Maybe relic
2 or 3. Some of the cheaper relics. And same with regular Kylo. Relic 7, 0 chance. Phasma would have never ever made my relic squad. I actually did have Fox at Relic 5. Fox, First Order Officer, were both. Fox was at Relic 5. Kylo was Unmasked was at Relic 5. You know, some of these guys are decent, and they're pretty decent. I like to use them on offense to beat up on Night Sisters, to be honest, but you know, now we have 7 more characters to go, and I expect 4 of them to be ships. So 3 of the 4 ships characters plus the Equalizer, whatever the capital ship is that's going to come out. And then the other 3, I would imagine, would be the 2 new guys plus 1 of the pilots. You know, it's hard to say. We can pull up our First Order here and take a quick look-see, but you know. So General Hux, the trooper, and 1 of the 2 pilots down at the bottom, maybe. I don't see him bringing out another First Order ship besides the capital ship. Maybe makes sense. Maybe a new pilot even, but just being ready. So it's the draw out of the Galactic Legends has made everybody. That's the only thing you can farm for, and with the gear gates with the shock prods, you know, every character that I need gear on needs 8 billion Cryotech shock prods, and there's no raid I can go to get them in. The only place I can get them is in GAC. You know, you can buy them from shipments or weeklies, but you know, every time they pop in the championship store, I'm buying them. Every time they pop in the shard store, I'm buying them. Guild events currency, it's hard to debate whether to spend, to hold, what to do with it right now. I have 7-star Malik, 7-star Gas. Should I just dump everything and go after the Negotiator? Or not the Negotiator, the Malevolence? Or do I burn myself and miss out on something else? You know, CG's been kind of all over the place, so knowing what to do with your currencies right now. I'm slightly in a horde mode, and I'm only really pounding out things that are for the Galactic Legends that are actually announced. I will not do any, I don't recommend doing any hearsay, random this. You know, the fact that CG has already pulled back and said now that basically every character that you need is going to require relics, it's not what anybody wants to do. And I say that because you look at the characters that have required relics to unlock. General Skywalker. Look at these guys. Look at every single person on here. Excuse me, I'm taking a quick drink. All these characters are good. These are good characters, good tunes. There isn't a single bad character out of every single person that unlocked General Skywalker. Look at the ships. That's your Galactic Republic team. So you have the ship meta. You have Padme team. You have Shock for the clones. You have General Grievous with his droids. I mean, these teams are all useful. Let's look at Darth Malik and who we get here, who we have to unlock. And we only had to have Gear 12 here. Some Gear 13 characters really sped things up, but you got Revan, Light and Dark Revan, so Jedi Knight Revan and Darth Revan. So you got your Jedi teams, your Sith Empire teams, and then you got your Carthlight team for GAC. You can see I cheated and didn't do much with Johani or T3, but everybody else is Gear 12. So all those guys are useful. When we go back over here to, we'll say Rey, trash, just bad characters. Resistance Pilot to Relic 3, come on, man. I just don't see a scenario where Resistance Pilot needs to be Relic 3. You gotta be whatever's bigger than a Kraken. You're ocean dweller of massive nature. You know, Poe, original Poe, not very good. Rey, original Scavenger Rey, not very good. Resistance Troopers, part of the Jedi Training Rey team that I've been using in light side geo territory battles. Okay, would have never taken into Relic 5. You know, it's not characters that might provide some bonus, maybe some character reworks, but I just don't see that happening now. That's the other thing. We're not getting any character reworks. We're not getting much. Everything's just slowed down to a snail's pace. Everything's been really slow. Just looking for anything to do in the game or anything to even talk about. You know, a lot of time was spent developing strategies for unlocking cam shards. The difference between the two territory battles has really snapped everyone up because you can do dark side geo territory battles and it's actually fun. It's challenging. It's not overly gear intense. There's like a key character on each team maybe that you need to have relict, and you can make it through. Like I think of the Genosians, and I relict Brood Alpha GBA, and you know I'm getting my Watt shards. I relict Genosian Spy to make that a little more consistent, but you know, getting 4s of 4s or 3s of 4s in the nodes and dark side Genosian territory battles is much easier than light side. Light side seems to be overtuned, which makes it not fun. There's tons of people leaving the game because of it, because it's the only place you can really get a bunch of relevant gear, useful stuff, good character shards. They absolutely need a new raid. Hopefully the Galactic Legend ticket issue that they talked about, where they're going to implement a ticket system just to play the event. Sounds like another delay wall, another set of boring, but we'll see how it turns out. Hopefully a new game mode. I know CG said that they have all these bugs because of all the different developers that have worked on the game software that need to get rectified and worked out. Well, let's get to it. You got a billion of our dollars that we've invested in your game. Let's make something happen. You know, I don't have a whole lot else. I'm gonna wrap this video up for today. It's not all negative, you know, let's hit that dance club again. You gotta have fun when you're playing. I still enjoy the game, it's just not the we'll say time sink, it's not the effort sink, it's not as fun as it used to be. You literally have a couple game modes that need to happen more often, like territory wars and GACs, to have a lot of fun, a lot of coordination. You know, I think that a lot of the big name guilds and a lot of the big name players are just frankly kind of bored right now, because of overall lack of content. But I'm gonna be filming another video later this evening. We'll move into that when we get there. But you guys have a great weekend. I hope you have some good weather. I know the South got hit with some snow and some poor weather this week, but good luck to you. Hit me up on my Discord if you want to hang out and BS about teams. I just got that up and running today. I'm looking for something to stream. I would like to stream tonight maybe. Just lacking content, to be honest, or creativity, one of the two. I don't know which one it is. Give me a shout out on Discord if you need any help, need any tips, any ideas, any forecasting. You guys have a great day, and catch you on the flip side.